Camera is really fucked up right now. I'm about to head out to teach an 8 a.m. yoga class. I teach at 8 a.m. and then 12:45. So I'm heading out now. I have a banana with me in case I get hungry before class. If not, I'm gonna eat right after because my yoga studio is right by my college gym. So I generally go to the gym before or after I teach my yoga class, because when you teach class, you're not demoing, you're just yelling. So want to get my workout in. Yeah, I'm gonna take this out with me, and then I already made overnight oats for when I get back. I'm gonna go by Trader Joe's on my way back because that's right by everything too. So I hope that you enjoy watching this what I eat in a day, and shall continue soon. It has already been a morning, but I taught my 8 a.m. I went to the gym right after because I teach at a studio in Union Square, and then my NYU gym is right by there. My hair is a fucking mess. And then right after, Trader Joe's is literally next to my NYU gym, so I went by there and got a few things. I got some basil because I had a basil plant, and this one looks really nice and fresh, more fresh than the ones at Whole Foods actually. I had a basil plant, and then when I went to Bali to travel, I was kind of oh, it'll be fine for 10 days. No, it was gross and dead, and ugh, this hair's not fun. Anyway, I don't usually go to Trader Joe's because they pack everything in so much plastic and it's unavoidable. I so rarely go to Trader Joe's, but for some reason, I just felt this download of you need to go to Trader Joe's. Funny enough, they had literally every single thing in stock that for months I've been oh, when I go to Trader Joe's, I want to get that. But since I don't go often, it had built up in my notes of all the little cool things that they had. So I'll show you what I got. Oops. I got some baby lettuce and arugula. I like to eat this in my salads. This was the freshest lettuce that they had. I usually prefer romaine or spinach, but all the Best Buy dates on those are really close. So got some baby lettuce mix, which is best used by my birthday in 1 week. Got some arugula, which I don't like arugula raw generally. Generally, I eat arugula in curries, steamed and wilted. Some organic strawberries, which don't look the freshest. Yeah, I don't know. I maybe should have gotten another one. Oh, and there's flies everywhere. Some bananas, because always need these. I got the mini sweet peppers. I usually get normal bell peppers, but I know that I really like the Trader Joe's sweet ones. Again, I don't go often because of the plastic, and now that I'm thinking about it, I did not need to get these. I could have just gone plastic free and used my little reusable mesh bags to get normal peppers, but whatever, next time I won't get these, and I'll enjoy the mini sweet peppers for now. Then just my staples of organic broccoli, organic carrots, just always need those on hand. 2 white onions, which I actually got for free because he was ooh, a mesh bag, you brought your own? Is that from here? And I was yeah, no, the onions are from here. I just don't like to use plastic when I don't need to. So he was I'm just gonna let you have these. So I got these two little white onions that are flaking everywhere for free. Even though I have so much nut butter stocked up, I could not miss out on getting their raw almond butter. Trader Joe's nut butters in general, but their raw almond butter, so good, so good. I don't know what their magic is with their spell. It's so good. Got the Bloody Mary salsa, which they send a newsletter to my apartment every month, and I'm a sucker for that shit, so I read their newsletter even though most of it isn't vegan. Their Bloody Mary salsa, even though I've never had a Bloody Mary in my life, I don't even drink, it just sounded really good, what it was described as. So I'm running out of my normal salsa that I get from Thrive Market, so I picked up some of the Bloody Mary salsa just to have. I got 2 spices as well that have been on my list. The chili lime seasoning, which some of my roommates had my first year of college. I used to put it on everything. It's so good. It's mostly salt, so I use it sparingly, but the chili lime in this is really good. I think it's similar to tahini. I think it's probably a knockoff, probably why it's so good. And then the mushroom umami seasoning, this is really good. I had this at a friend's house on savory. I think I had it on a cauliflower steak, and it adds a really nice savory flavor because it's that umami taste. It is mostly salt as well, so use sparingly. But yeah, got these 2 little guys. And finally, the a big reveal. They had cauliflower gnocchi in stock, and it was not right at 8 a.m. at opening. Like, usually to get this shit, you have to be there at 8 a.m., like, at opening to get this. And it sells out so fast, but somehow there was a full fucking freezer section stocked of these. There was like a full out, you know, they had recently been stocked. So putting this in the freezer, I'm not even like one to, like, the cauliflower gnocchi is really good. I mean, it's not like so good that I buy it often because it just, I mean, the ingredients are pretty clean, but it's like not something I would eat every single night, but it's really good. Like, I highly recommend it if you're near Trader Joe's, just try it out. Since it's in plastic, again, like, unnecessary. I don't get it every time. I don't really go to Trader Joe's often, but it was there, and I was like, okay, I now see why my guides were like, go to Trader Joe's, because once in a blue moon, it might have everything that you want. I need to plant my basil. I will do that later when I'm not lazy. If I really not had the lights on this entire time, oh, I'm an idiot. There we go. Then for breakfast, I made these overnight oats last night. They're pumpkin cacao. Just whirled together some rolled oats, cacao powder, hemp protein, reishi powder, a little bit of psyllium husk for texture. I don't add that much psyllium husk because it's just straight fiber and I get more than enough fiber, so if I have too much, it's just like, I don't need that. Then I added some cinnamon, nutmeg, cardamom, cloves, like my 4-spice blend that I put on everything. Stirred it up with pumpkin puree, almond milk, a bit of stevia, too much stevia, and then I wanted to make these thin mint flavored because I haven't had those in forever, so I also added in just a drop or two of peppermint extract. Too much and you will be like eating toothpaste, but just a drop or two of peppermint extract oil really adds like a nice thin mint, like Girl Scout cookie flavor to chocolate oats. Added in too much stevia, so, you know, they'll be really, really sweet today, might get a bit of a rush, and stirred that, put that in the fridge overnight, and pulled it out this morning. I'm gonna top it with some raspberries, the last of the raspberries I have, some sunflower seed butter, and a bit of shredded coconut. So sweaty, so gross, dehydrated. I'm about to shower. And then since it's 2:08 right now, we'll get to lunch in a second. I'm back looking like quite a mess still, but you know, we'll deal with it. But I have nothing else to do today. I have a client later. I mean, I'm just on my laptop. I don't really need to look super elegant over Zoom meeting video. I'm gonna make lunch. I'm gonna make like a salad. I'm so not hungry. I have had no appetite lately and I've just been like forcing myself to eat because I'm so active, so I can't afford not to. Whenever the sun transits my 8th house, whenever the sun is in Leo, I just feel so dark and down. It has not been a fun time recently, honestly. And whenever I'm not in the best headspace, I completely lose my appetite. I lose like energy and appetite and just like light. But you know, we're gonna make still a salad here. I'm gonna do base of lettuce and zoodles. I don't ever buy zoodles, but they happen to, basically I was like given zoodles by the health food store near me and there weren't that many. It's just like, well, they seemed like there weren't that many, but there was a ton packed into here, so I've been using up zoodles at like every meal. I'm gonna toss lettuce and zoodles in a peanut sauce because I'm trying to use up the rest of my powdered peanut butter. I'll make like a spicy peanut sauce. I prepped some quinoa and some red kidney beans, or maybe they're pinto. I think they're kidney beans. I just made a lot of quinoa and pinto beans over the past few days to last me this week. Then I'll top it with some avocado, some seeds, do some basil on there from my basil plant, and that'll be lunch. I haven't really been feeling sweet potatoes lately, and you guys know, like almost always I have sweet potatoes on my salad, so you can tell I'm really in a funk when I don't even want Japanese sweet potatoes. Like, I don't know. It's so hot too. I don't want anything hot. So let's get to it. Okay, in my Glossier clay face mask, which is a really good one of their line. This is the one I like the best. I'm about to start making dinner. I'm gonna do super basic, super OG Maren meal of just the bulk prepped rice I have with veggies and tofu and coconut milk curry. If you've watched my channel, you've seen this a bazillion times, but it's my favorite thing. Like, I only eat meals I'm obsessed with, and I'm obsessed with this, so I eat it a lot. Gonna warm up the black rice that I make in bulk for the week. Gonna warm up some of that. Going to chop up my veggies, water saute, steam the shit out of them, air fry tofu and my Brussels sprouts, throw it all together in coconut milk, and you'll see the finished product. You've seen this before. It's not that interesting, but I don't want to show you like meals that I don't make. Like I want to show you what I actually do, and this is incredible. So make this meal. Time lapse begins now. So dinner's all finished. On the right, there's the forbidden black rice, just the rest of the big batch that I made. Then I sauteed onions, garlic, and a lot of curry spices, added in carrots, the mini sweet bell peppers, broccoli, kale, air fried, Brussels sprouts, air fried tofu, some fire roasted tomatoes too that I added in the beginning, just some canned. Cooked them all together in coconut milk, topped with basil fresh from the plant, and then this truff hot sauce, which is so good. Like I saw it for $17 on Instagram, and I was like, if it's that expensive, I have to try it. It's so good. It's like truffle hot sauce, get it. A little bit of sesame seeds, and then the mushroom umami seasoning that I bought today. Going to try that out. Definitely gonna have this with some nori seaweed, because you guys know I'm obsessed with nori seaweed. I just forgot to crumble some up and sprinkle it on top, but yeah, very excited for this. Eating the rainbow here. The last thing I'm having today, as usual, I'm having half of this chocolate bar, the leftover half, which it split like clean down the middle, like this way, instead of clean in half. So I've been eating chocolate like really long and thin. It's weird, but like just weird things happening in my kitchen. I'm gonna have this with some sunflower seed butter and a date from my huge date jar that is almost empty. And there's a huge smushed amount of dates because I took a ton of dates to Bali thinking I would need snacks, but like the amount of raw vegan food there was insane and it was incredible, so I didn't have any of the dates and they were all smushed in my suitcase. So these dates came from wherever they did in the Middle East, probably to New York, then flew with me to China, then to Bali, then back to China, and back here. So yeah, this is all I'm going to have today. I hope this What I Eat in a Day was entertaining. I hope it was top quality What I Eat in a Day vegan content. I hope I inspired you to go plant-based. Like, subscribe, do all the things. Check out my astrology videos. Become my astro-mentoring student. Buy a reading from me. Support me. Bye.